are we doing? Hope you are having a fabulous Thursday. Welcome to my Thursday live today. I'm excited about the one today. This is all about winning the mind game. So it's all about the self-sabotage stuff, which I know is something that happens to quite a few of us at the minute. So I hope you enjoy today's session. Hey, if you're here live, do pop in and say hello if you are watching live, or just do a hashtag replay if you are watching on the replay. I know a few of you do that. So today, winning the mind game. If you've ever wondered why you've got all of these good intentions and say that you want something and then you just seem to manifest something completely the opposite, then you're in the right place today. We're going to be talking all about self-sabotage and kind of how the mind works a little bit, because, you know, whether you refer to them as problems or challenges, or like the more exciting version, opportunities, you know, they are an inherent part of creating change and experiencing that personal growth for us. So whether you're focusing on, you know, improving your business, you want more money, or your relationships, these kind of problems and challenges are going to come up time and time again. And it's how you tackle those problems which will determine your results. So it can either skyrocket you to new heights, or it can leave you spinning your wheels, as they say. It can either like propel you forward or keep you stuck in a rut. And it's the stuck in the rut bit that I'm seeing such a lot at the minute. So there's a fabulous quote: you can't solve a problem on the same level that it was created. You've got to rise above it to the next level. That was an Einstein quote. In other words, you know, when we are aware we've got a problem, and then we only act on that, you know, when we're only using our conscious thinking and only act on that solution from that place, then we'll only match that energy. So we'll match the energy of being stuck, of having that lack mindset, of frustration, desperation. It's like a boomerang sending it back to you. So we've got to go higher than this. We've got to access another part of our brain. Otherwise, you know, even though you know what you want to do to reach your goals and you've got the best intentions, you will find a way to sabotage your plans every single time. You know, you might find that you want to take your business forward and earn that six-figure income, and then you start procrastinating, and you get filled with that self-doubt. Or have you ever, wondered why, if you're starting a diet and then quickly fall off it, even though you know you want to lose weight? Dating people you know are not right for you, or you go after your perfect job and then you muck up on the interview. So if you are struggling with self-sabotage, you might be relieved to hear it's not your fault. It's your mind at fault. And we've got to approach it with a different mindset. Now, at first, you might not even notice that you're doing all of this. So you might forget a deadline, for instance, or fail to prepare for a presentation properly. Or maybe you are constantly procrastinating, you know, putting things off. Or you may just find that you're just grinding to a halt right now for no rational reason whatsoever when you're trying to achieve your goals. Now, as an NLP trainer, I specialise in how the mind works, how it plays these tricks on us. So NLP is like that user manual for the mind, and it provides us with massive techniques that are so powerful in changing our internal patterns of behaviour and our programming. So we get rid of those limiting beliefs, that imposter syndrome, building your confidence, you know, and of course the self-sabotage. And this self-sabotage occurs when your logical, your conscious mind, that's the goal setter part of you, is at odds with your unconscious mind. And it's your unconscious mind that is your goal getter. It's the part of you that's going to get those goals. So your self-sabotage is when we do something that gets in the way of our intent, of our bigger dreams and our bigger goals. You know, we want something, but somehow we can't accomplish it. Now, this unconscious mind, your unconscious mind, is It views that self-sabotage as that self-preservation. It's defending you, even if it's no longer needed. And sometimes this self-sabotage can be really subtle and easy to miss. We often don't recognise how our actions are hurting us. We don't realise that clutter, for instance, distracts us, or how constantly overthinking, all our decisions leaves us paralysed into inaction. And what happens in one area will often show up in other areas too. So know where else you might be self-sabotaging now. Where are you deferring decisions? Where are you losing interest in something? So we're going to look, first of all, at how can we outsmart this self-sabotage. The first thing you need to do is become familiar with your conscious mind. And that's the bit you're most familiar with right now. So it's the part of you that, writes your to-do lists, loves the idea of taking action, who sets your goals for you. But then it's your unconscious mind, it's the part that's fearful and holds you back. It kind of whispers in your ear to not move forward today, do it tomorrow, do it next week, never. And you've got to be willing to understand how your unconscious mind works. Otherwise, you'll stay in this self-sabotage and keep recreating the same situations over and over. Now, we have inside of us solutions to even the most complex of problems. They already reside in our deep universal mind. Solutions to problems reside in a much higher level consciousness than the problem itself. And most people don't have a clue that it's their unconscious mind that's blocking their success. It's the fear that stops you taking the actions. So why do we self-sabotage? Your behaviours are driven by your thoughts and your emotions. Again, let's say you want to lose weight, but, you love the pastries that keep being put out in the morning. It's that comfort food. Your hand doesn't reach into the bowl on its own accord. It does not have its own brain. It will just reach out and do it. When you don't want to fail at your dream job or even in your relationship or whatever, it's unintentionally that you're sabotaging. So you have to ask yourself first, what do you believe about yourself or your life for this pattern to actually exist? So for instance, if you've got this pattern of overeating, you might believe that you deserve to eat when you want, what you want when you want it. And our food is that comfort stress reliever. And the thing is there that you create what you focus on then. It becomes this self-fulfilling prophecy. Your unconscious mind doesn't make the distinction between a good habit and a bad one. It simply creates those habits and the associations very, very quickly. So what do you do about it? First of all, you've got to stop focusing on what you don't want to happen. Focus on what you do want. And if you've got anxiety about something at the moment, anxiety is a warning from your unconscious mind that you are focusing on the things that you want to avoid. You're wanting to avoid that failure can lead you into avoid trying. If you don't try, you can't fail, right? So for example, I'm going to give you an example about this. Let's say you've got a goal to improve your career, yet that you have a belief that you are not smart enough to accomplish what you want. I've got a recent client who found the perfect job and then fluffed the psychometric test that she'd normally do in her sleep, because it's the beliefs that she had that overrid the desire of what she wanted. Now, all of these beliefs are outside of our conscious awareness. Most people never actually examine them themselves. So that's consequently why you keep repeating them unknowingly. So we've got to get in touch with what's going on in our unconscious mind. changing your negative behaviours is really, really imperative. You know, if you're actually to stop actually sabotaging yourself. You know, so in every moment our actions are moving us towards something or away from the person and the life that we want to be. So consider how your actions at the minute are taking you and the thoughts, you know, to the happiness and the potential that you want to do. So how can you replace those old patterns? And I know I've like kind of skimmed on this a little bit today, but if you are interested now in actually learning about the deeper stuff, how your mind works, and my accredited NLP courses, which is the most transformational training that you're ever going to do anyway. I mean, well, first of all, I'm just about to launch my next NLP practitioner program. It's in July. I'm signing it up now. And if you want to, experience the best transformation, life transformation yourself, clear up any of your health problems, your wealth problems, relationship issues, your success principles, all of those things, and get, or if you want to become a coach as well, and get the best results from your clients that were using it, then please do message me. I'm so excited about this as well, because I haven't released it yet. But actually my NLP practitioner course is taking place in July. It's a live in-person event, so I haven't done this live for a year. So this is so exciting that I'm doing it live. And so you get 3 qualifications when you do it anyway. But today, I'm actually going to be launching a bonus. If you also want to know about hypnotherapy as well, there's a bonus hypnotherapy qualification if you sign up before the end of May. So if you're interested in the NLP practitioner, so it'll be NLP practitioner, NLP coach, timeline therapy practitioner, and learn the qualification in hypnotherapy, then please do message me. Okay guys, hope you've enjoyed that today. Do please let me know how you find it, and if you're curious to actually know how your unconscious mind is doing these little tricks to you now and how we can actually change it for you. All right, see you next week. Bye.